Hello, good morning, students. In the last lecture, we studied about C2C, customer to customer or consumer to consumer. Now, today we do study about C2B, that is consumer to business. So, this is the fourth e-commerce model which is included in our syllabus. So, first of all, we see the meaning of C2B. So, consumer to business is a business model for e-commerce in which people and individuals are the ones offering the products to business entity and then the business entity pay them. The C2B or consumer to business model is when customers offer products or services to business. C2B applications include customer reviews, participation in focus groups, or sharing as an influencer. Someone who has his or her own audience and the ability to influence what that audience buys or does. So, you know that consumer to business is a business model for e-commerce in which people and individuals are the ones offering the products to business entity and then the business entity pay them. So, this is the complete opposite of business to consumer where the business pay the individuals. Individuals can do this now because technology is now cheaper and more widely available to the public. Because of that, they have the ability to do more innovative things which can lead to business buying your products or using your innovative ideas. C2B can be done by a person or it can be done electronically like the internet. Hence, this is known as electronic commerce, that is e-commerce. An example of C2B is the online advertisement people put on major websites like Google, Reddit, Amazon, etc. So, the C2B model also called a reverse auction or demand collection model enable buyers to name their own price, often binding for a specific goods or services, generating demand. The website collects the demand bids and then offers the bids to the participating sellers. Reverseauction.com, Priceline.com are also some examples of C2B transaction. So, I think you very well understand what is consumer to business. More examples we will see now of C2B e-commerce model. Consumer to business transactions occur online when, for to understand, we take more examples. A blog owner sells advertisement space to target on their blog. In that scenario, a consumer is selling something to a business. Also, someone with a certain skill can provide a service to a company without being in business themselves, such as a consumer building a website for a local small company. So, students, so this is the C2B e-commerce model. So, deeply we saw the meaning of C2B e-commerce and also examples of C2B e-commerce. Further, we go on the advantages of C2B e-commerce model. The advantages of C2B are as following. First advantage, businesses gain in C2B from the consumer's willingness to negotiate price. So, this is the advantage of C2B e-commerce. Next advantage, that is contribute data or market to the company. The third advantage, that is consumers profit from direct payment of the reduced price goods and services. And next advantage, that is the flexibility of the transaction the C2B market created. So students, we will see more advantages of C2B. C2B provides a channel for companies to source and hire a variety of service, talents and products from around the globe. So next advantage, that is it also provides an opportunity for companies to prioritize hiring from regions where the standard of living is low, thus reducing what figure goes on the paycheck. Next advantage, that is it also allows service providers to gain work experience across multiple projects and get paid well for doing so. And the last advantage we will see now, the C2B e-commerce, that is freelancers also enjoy relative freedom and flexibility in terms of working hours. So these are the various advantages of C2B e-commerce. Now students, we will see the disadvantages, or we also call limitations of C2B. So first limitation, a high level of communication skills is required to convey project ideas. Next, one must be well versed in web design to create such a website, and the amount of money earned is far less than what could be earned by selling the mortgage directly to the consumer instead. Alright, limitation, we will do study about it. Next is, a high level of communication skills is required to convey project ideas. So, if your communication skill is not high level, at that time you fail in the C2B e-commerce model. You can't do business, because if your communication skill is not good. Then companies that hire freelancers could face a challenge in sending payment to freelancers in some parts of the world. So this is also the limitation of C2B e-commerce. And the last limitation or drawback of the e-commerce, that is C2B e-commerce, that is employer at a disadvantages as he gets substandard service than what he originally paid. So students, these are the various limitations of C2B e-commerce. So today we did study about C2B e-commerce, and they means we see first we see the introduction of C2B e-commerce, then various examples of C2B commerce, then advantages of C2B commerce and limitations or disadvantages of C2B commerce. In the next lecture or in the next video, we study about the operational scheme of e-commerce, that is also called the process of e-commerce. Students, you like my video and share it, and also subscribe my YouTube channel. Goodbye.